Welcome to my humble abode. How are you doing on this mundane day? Good, I hope. You see, today is my birthday, and unfortunately, I am a very lonely guy and I have nobody to spend my birthday with. So, I decided to, not rot away or make myself depressed by being alone. I decided that I'm going to take you along with me, and I'm going to go on my giant birthday escapades. So, join me, will you? And together, we will walk around wherever I decide and go places wherever I decide, and we will have a blast, I hope. So, without further ado, let's spend my birthday together. Thank you for joining me. First destination of the birthday vlog, I'm going to be walking around this really cool park. I can't really pronounce the name of it, so it's going to be right there on screen, right there. That's the name of the park. So, yeah, let's walk around and have a blast. I'm walking all up here. Look at all that little Shrek territory right there. Either way, though, the bridge right there, it's a really nice view. You can see I'm here early in the morning. See? Excuse me. You know, back in high school, I would fucking rock that basketball court right there. You know how I know that? I used to get high as fuck at school, and my best buddy, I used to have gym with him and everything. He can verify that I used to kick ass at basketball. Even he was even like, "Yo, pass the ball to the high kid." Not even hiding that I was high. Oh my gosh! But for some reason, I got really good at basketball when I was Stony Baloney. But that was back in high school. Probably don't know if I'm that good now. In the middle of the walk, I decided that I wanted to do some neat tricks on that playground right there. You see that right there? I'm gonna try and circle that around real quick. Let's see if I can do it. So, fatal error on my part. Turns out the portion of the place I am in is the park and not necessarily the part of the place I want to be at, the garden. So, I'm pretty sure it's right there. See that little building right there, that little doorway? I think that's the entrance of the garden. Instead, I'm in this little fucking park area. Well, damn. Well, guess I'm gonna head on over there. Actually, I'm kind of looking at that. Part of me kind of wants to climb that, actually. That looks fun. It's a kid in me. Here, let's do this. If it's not open yet, then I will climb that bitch. Sound good? Good. All right, let's try if the door's locked, because I looked it up and it said that it's open till sunrise, and the sun is rise. So if the gate's locked, then I don't know what to do. But if it isn't, then I guess we'll just go straight in. Oh, oh, oh! It's unlocked. All right, it's garden time, fellas. All right. I don't know if I'm allowed to step up there. That's really cool. I mean, they're chilling. They're chilling. They're stoned. They're chilling. I feel like I want to get stoned and chill right there. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, I love those kinds of trees. I don't know what it is, but those ones are just absolutely lovely. Always give me a good vibe. Fuck it, let's go this way. Nice little flowers. We love those. Not sure what that's for, but damn. That looks cool as fuck, regardless. Let me know if you know what that's for. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Too bad it's all dried up. That'd be pretty cool if this was still a creek. It'll add some water in it, but oh well. Either way, we'll pretend. Whoa! Look at the little fish right there. Whoa, it almost looks like a rock. That's crazy. Anyway, we got our first little bridge to walk across right here. Here we go. It's a big ass. It's a big hump. That's pretty cool. This park is very pretty. Ooh, I might chill there for a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, let's go over here. That's pretty cool. Oh no. Oh, thought it looks all wet. Okay, because the floor is all wet. All right, that's enough sitting. So I think it's time we went around this bridge, so let's go around this way. Another dried up. You see, this is like, they have the little cool wooden thing over there. They got this bridge. They got this concrete thing. They have that amazing bridge we still have yet to walk on. This place is very creative for how small it is, honestly. I think it's just very unique and very cool. I'll give this place credit for that. This whole place looks Japanese except that. It's just basic shed right there. Love that. Ooh, romantic or spooky. You know, this right here could be the perfect picture for a couple, or, you know, set up some Halloween decorations. Could be a little like jump out of the tree. Oh, you know, something stupid. It's really nice. I like it. There's gravel, but there's a sign that says to stay off the gravel. But like, I kind of want to step on the gravel. Look at that. It's just calling me to stomp all over it, let out the little crunch crunch. Oh well, but the sign says stay off it. Whatever. What? You're telling me this whole thing is wood? Then you got concrete stairs? Bruh, finish the damn stairs. Lazy asses. Hey, here's a closer look at that one thing. Yeah, if you can tell me what the hell this is, that would be pretty cool, because I want to know what it is. It's really cool. Is it a... No? Is it a little birdhouse? Maybe. I don't know. It's cool regardless. So I think, yeah, that about does it for this park. This is the first stop on the birthday adventure, so hell yeah. I'll get back with you when we get to the next one. So as you can see, I currently am on foot. I don't have a vehicle to work with today. Unfortunate bullshit happened. Yeah, it's not worth getting into. But pretty much, I have to walk to all the places that I want to go today. And unfortunately, half of those places are far away. Like, so far that I physically cannot walk to them. So I'm kind of cutting my list in half in a way because, well, what can you do? But as a treat, I realized that this next place I want to go to is only a 17-minute walk. So that's currently where I'm walking right now. And I'll tell you why it's so special when we get there, trust me. If you've seen one of my videos, then you might smile at this one. Bro, life is so cruel. I just realized I'm walking the whole opposite direction. So now I gotta fucking run back to that park I was at initially and walk the other direction from it and not the way I was going. I walked a whole 5 minutes. Fuck, dude, I gotta make that up by jogging, gosh damn it. Oh, wow. Doesn't this place look very familiar? Here's a different point of view of the bridge from earlier. See, I was standing right over there when I showed this off, but yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Sun's rising too. Wow. It's a nice morning, really. Couldn't have asked for a better morning on my birthday. Gosh, I'm so lucky for that at least. May not have the vehicle, but man, I could bask in the beauty of everything. Obviously, I can't show the house because that's doxing somebody, but I just passed this house that just absolutely caught my attention because they have these 2 pillars on the porch that are this bright yellow, and then they're like 90s bright yellow, and then they're actual, like the house itself is white, and then you have the door that is this 90s light blue, and it's one of those that has 4 long rectangles and then 2 small squares above it. It's one of those panel doors. The panels on the doors, those are the same yellow as the big pillars on the porch. Yeah, it's I couldn't stop staring at it for a minute. I caught myself in a daze just staring at it because I can't tell if it's an eyesore or if it's unique. I think I'm leaning towards the former though. See, I'm not even fully there yet. It's just right there. But man, I just, I can't stop smiling. Oh, I can't wait to show you what I'm about to show you. We'll get there though. Almost there. All right, folks, this is it. Right here, you see that slope in the ground right there? That's where I broke my leg. Right fucking there. My little brother was running this way. I was running after him. And you see this elevation right here? I was running, he goes upward, and I go to chase him, and I go here, slip right there, bang. And my whole family was sitting just right all the way over there. Yep, this is the exact spot where I broke my fucking leg, so. Yeah, that's why this place is very famous to me. It's a place called Central Park. And, well, this is where I broke my leg, so I'll show you where the incident started, I guess. Actually, right there. It is right there. This, I remembered it, the dome being like one of those metal pipe domes, but no, I guess it was this guy right here. My little brother, he was right there, and I was hanging upside down somewhere around here. I think it was up there, but I was hanging off this one, but I was facing downward and stuff, and you can see I can't fit through this, so I had to scringel around down here. That's how he had the advantage. My phone fell, he grabbed it, darted that way, I chased after him, he turned that way, and right there, that's where it happened. Well, now you see a rundown of how I broke my leg, so that's fun. Just like the other thing from the other park, I'm gonna get to the top of this bitch. I'm doing another park challenge while I'm here. Fuck it. We're gonna be morgues. Okay guys, today in this video we're gonna do the climbing challenge. Hit 5 million likes and I will win $10,000. Yeah, some bullshit he would say. Whatever. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you know, before we get over there, this whole big area thing, you see the little thingies on the floor right there? Water shoots up and, you know, shoots around and stuff. It's a big, like, run around with water sprinklers and stuff. So there's also that on top of all this park stuff. And not only all that, there's, you can go down there by the riverside. And then there's a bridge where the park goes further down that way. And yeah, and then it also goes all the way down there. And if you go right down there, you could go down towards the water. We'll go there, but you'll see it. This thing right here, I forgot to say it, was like my most #1 favorite thing above the Eiffel Tower we have over here. So let me just get on this bitch and try it. Oh, it's been a long time. Well, I guess my phone falling was the sign that I need to move on, so let's go down by the water, shall we? Look at that. You can see the ducks down there. Ooh, look. Husky. How nice. Look at this. This water's much cleaner than the other one. But we even got a waterfall over there. Here. We'll go down further. Look at all the geese. Oh, I mean those two are ducks, but you get what I'm saying. Oh wow, there's a whole army of them. I was gonna go down by the water and, you know, maybe touch it, get a little wet, but doesn't seem like that's an option unless I want to have a fucking brawl for all over here. Put me in the steel cage with all these geese. I'll go Hulk Hogan on them, trust me. Brother, yo, I will bury you, bro. You see that shit? Bro's trying to look hard. Who is he? Yeah, who does he think he is? Macho Man? Lame-o. Here's another view of the water from on top of the bridge. Very nice. Getting closer to the waterfall. Look at that. Imagine just having a surfboard, just surfing this whole thing. I don't think that'd be possible, but man, that'd be pretty sick, honestly. If I could do this without having any bodily harm or injury, I would just have it go in a little boat, just go whoosh, whoosh. You know, it's a little nice ride. Gosh. But yeah, this is the waterfall, folks. Absolutely beautiful. So now I think it's time we cross the bridge and move on. A random thought, I don't know if you guys know the YouTuber Sketchak. I think that's how you pronounce it. I didn't really know about him. I just heard about him afterwards. But he was just one of those YouTubers who faked his death and everything, and he got exposed for, you know, still being alive. But the video that he posted about, you know, where it was his last video where he's like, oh, I'm gonna be dead after this or whatever. He started off with going, welp. Bro, who does that? That's how you know he was faking it. Nobody starts off a video, no matter how serious, just going, welp, this is it, folks. Yeah, I think that's why I've been saying folks today, is just that little clip of him going, welp, this is it, folks. It's just stuck in my head, so stupid. We made it to the other side of the bridge, just about, and it's Minecraft Flatland. I mean, I was expecting a little something. I haven't been to this park in a long while, but man, it's kind of disappointing to see just some Minecraft Flatland right there. So I am currently on a 2-hour walk to the mall because, like I said, don't have access to a car. And, well, I spotted something that's very not usual. That. What the hell? Bro, why is that up there? Who did that? How'd they do that? What the hell? There's a better look at it. Dude, what the hell? Oh shit, I almost fell. Look at that. That ain't even fake. I thought it was fake at first. But no, it's a whole ass car up there. How the fuck did they do that? What the hell? I took a quick trip to 7-Eleven to get me a drink, and unfortunately, I am still 1 hour and 25 minutes away from the mall, so I'll get back when I get there. My sussy little bacas, if I had enough money right now, you'd see me absolutely embarrass myself at that golf place right there. Putt, putt. But unfortunately, I don't have enough money for that and what I plan to do later on whenever I walk there. So that's gonna have to wait until I get enough money. Let me know in the comments if you would love to see me absolutely embarrass myself playing some fucking golf, because let me tell you, I may be white, but this shit ain't it, chief. I ain't good at that shit. But yeah, if you want to see me absolutely suck at it, let me know in the comments. Whoa, check it out. There's a plane in the sky. Hopefully there's no towers nearby. Just realized, look at that shit. I put my sock on upside down. Does that bother you? It doesn't bother me, so I'm gonna just leave it, but does that bother you? You guys wanna meet my good friend John? There he is. What's up, John? You doing good? Hell yeah. Sayonara. Oh, mini story right here. All the way right over there, there's a little line of buildings. You can see a bit right there. There's a Raising Cane, and the last time I ate there, I went into the bathroom and I was going to the bathroom, and this dude went in there a little bit after me, and he was just kind of like, okay, so there was a dude who was washing his hands, and the dude who came in after me, he was just kind of like standing behind him and just waiting, and he just stood there and waited the whole time, and I didn't want to, like, you know, be a part of that, so I sat there at the urinal even though I was done for a little bit longer, and I eventually said fuck it, got out, and just got in line to wash my hands. When the first dude was done, the second guy who followed me in after, he let me go ahead of him, so I was like, okay, and I start washing my hands. Look, I take a peek in the mirror, see what he's doing behind me, see if he's doing anything suspicious, because I didn't want him to, like, you know, fucking attack me or whatever. It's like, it's just weird to me. And I see him like fiddling with something. He like turns around, he's just like messing with something, and I'm like, whatever. Just watching him. I get done washing my hands and I go to leave. The dude quickly goes to the sink, and right before I left, I got one good look in the mirror, This dude, fucking with his finger like this to his nose. He snorted a line, dude. And here's the worst part. You ready for it? He was an employee. He was an employee at the Raising Cane's that he was... Oh, God. Bro, why would you do that? Come on now. Yeah, I didn't see him leave the bathroom, but it was probably just because I missed him because I was talking with whoever I was there with. But yeah, crazy experience at Raising Cane's, I must say. If I knew I was gonna be this close to the Raising Cane's, I would have just fucking told the story right here. But yeah, there it is. That's the Raising Cane's that I fucking saw an employee snorting a line in the bathroom. So thanks, Raising Cane's, for that great memory. Appreciate it. Yo, I ended up taking a little bit of a break from the heat and went into the GameStop just to browse around. I didn't record just because I was in there just trying to, you know, escape the heat, and I didn't think I'd find much, and I really didn't. There wasn't really much of intrigue in there. I found a couple things, and here's another reason I didn't record it was because I am a Funko Pop fanatic, and I literally just spent, I want to say 15 minutes without exaggeration, one by one, looking at every individual Funko Pop they had. And, well, I ended up getting myself a birthday present. I know, crazy. It might be a little controversial to say which one I got, but I got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Fucking amazing. It's awesome. Another controversial thing is I'm gonna open this bitch when I get home, so deal with it, pussy. Everyone likes to clown on Dragon Ball GT, but let me tell you, that shit, it's not perfect. The beginning's a little slow, and when Pan gets turned into a doll, that shit's creepy as fuck. But I think the positives completely outweigh the negatives, in my opinion. And I plan to go on a whole video spiel about that one day. So, I almost got hit by a car, so that's nice. But yeah, I plan to go on a big video spiel about that, so just wait for that when it comes out. There's the mall. I finally made it. It's just on the other side of this road, but I'll get there. Fuck, dude. This walk is very, very hard. It was like 2.5 hours. It's blazing hot out here, and I had to take a couple breaks. Man, finally here. Hopefully I can actually make it to the building without collapsing. It's so fucking hot out here, holy shit.
Hi, warning, the mall is very loud, so there might be points where it's a little hard to hear my audio, so apologies.
I'm finally here at the mall, holy shit. Gosh, it only took me like 2.5 hours. But yeah, look what we got. That place is one of my favorites. I love that pizza place. Taco Express, Chick-fil-A. You love or hate that, that's there. That's cool. Berry Star. Of course, the Charlie's Philly cheesesteak. There's that. And then Asian food. Those are, oh yeah, no, that as well. There's a lot of selective choices that you can do. Oh my goodness. That line to Cinnabon? Absolutely not. I would not ever wait in that line for Cinnabon.
First store, I decided to go to Hot Topic. I have to voice over all this because I had to mute it because of the music they were playing. Anyway, these socks that I found right here, I think their socks are pretty badass, and I wanted them as soon as I saw them. Respect my authority. This cup right here is lame as fuck. Acknowledge him right now. I said I was a Funko Pop fanatic, and I did take the time to search through all these. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything cool except that plushie, and I did find these two down here. I really got a Spy X Family Funkos right there. I love them.
Man, I think I should get that. Holy shit, you got the piggy. Next up, Spencer's. Bro, isn't that like, looks so 2000s. This one's a pretty cool shop too, but like, I can't bring myself to go in there. Hey look, it's the real life Madame Nazar from Red Dead 2. Too bad I don't have any money to give this guy.
Bro, what is that diabolicy? What the actual fuck, dude? I saw a buttload of hats. I saw 1 to record, then 2, then 3, and it got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I'll just start from scratch and just slowly record them all because there is just way too many
to just focus on for me to say, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one, because literally, I'm pretty sure I want 90% of them, so give me them all, please. I had a similar thing here where it was like, oh, I like those Freddy Fazbear ones, and then I zoomed up and I'm like, oh, I like those Pokemon ones, but then I was like, oh gosh, the SpongeBob ones, that's awesome! If you're a fan of this stuff right here, you're lame. Has Been Hotel, more like, has been shit. Lamau, got him. There are just some things in life you see that you just desperately need, and this, I desperately need it so bad. Looky what I found here, a national treasure, I assume. Well, that was fun. That was very fun. I found a lot of stuff that I wish I could have, but unfortunately, I already bought myself my birthday present. I don't regret it, because I love my Dragon Ball Funko Pop, but hey, we live, we learn, we find things we want, and we find things we can't have. That's just how life works, I guess. One thing about me is anytime I go by a Yankee Candle or Bath and Body Works, I have to absolutely cover my face before I start to hyperventilate. I have a really bad problem with smells where if I get overwhelmed by this smell, that smell, this smell, that smell, it's just a bunch of them all together. It completely fucks with me and I lose my breath. I start to hyperventilate. I almost throw up, start dry heaving. Another cologne place, gotta hide my fucking face. So yeah, I pretty much have to suffocate myself so I don't die. Basically. Also, do you know what Victoria's Secret is? It's just as a mystery as Obama's last name. Holy shit, this is the 4th store I walked past that is closed because of some kind. Number 5. Oh my gosh, dude. How many stores are closed for a day? It's Saturday. Like, they all have notes, and 2 of them said it was because of a power outage, and then 1 of them said it was because of maintenance. And then the Bath and Body, it said until further notice or something. Actually, that one was also a power outage. You get what I mean. Why is everybody closed down for a day? Hold on. I got a whole ass Chick-fil-A shrine in here. That's crazy. I hope that's not a dude in a costume. I'm not trying to get jump scared. You ever see something that like you would have never imagined in your life, but then now that you see it, you would have absolutely like thought it was the future as a kid, but nowadays it's like, man, such a missed opportunity. Look at this. It's a whole Hot Wheels vending machine. Have you ever seen something like this before? I haven't, but I would have thought this was the future, like flying cars when I was a kid. Holy hell. I mean, some of them, look at those prices. That one's on sale for $3, $5. Those ones are $7. You think those are fair prices? I don't usually mess with Hot Wheels. I haven't since I was a wee lad, so you tell me if those are some fair prices. I like that one, but my favorite's that. Obviously, it's because of the purple. And now we're about to enter my favorite store in this whole mall. FYE. It's got a lot of stuff, so let me just come on in. The thing is, with FYE, it's my favorite store in this whole mall, but the unfortunate thing with it is it's extremely hit or miss. The reason why I love it so much is because when it hits, it fucking hits. This store could have the most coolest, epic things ever, but then it also could have, like, pretty much next to nothing. Like, I'm not even joking. If I find something interesting, found something interesting. But it's just probably because of me with all that. Look, got Dragon Ball stuff. Gosh, look at that. Ooh, that's really sick. Man, I'd love that. Dragon Balls. That's one thing. If anyone's ever gonna give me a present, like a cool ass present, I want Dragon Balls. That'd be really sick. I found the dedicated Five Nights at Freddy's section. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, look, it's the masks from the games. The ones that the kids wore that when the kid got bit in the 4th game. It's the mask. Whoa. You wanna be Michael Afton? Whoa. Okay, I gotta admit, that is pretty rad, not gonna lie. Look at that. I don't know what you would do with that. Oh, it's a piggy bank. Okay, so that's what you would do with that, but that's badass, honestly. Really cool. Another one of my favorite things about FYE is its music section. It's got all these CDs. They also have a lot of like movies and stuff you can choose from. Like this one I immediately stuck out to me. Boys in the Hood, we love that. And look at that, Spy X Family, I like that. But more importantly than all these movies and stuff, they have vinyls. And you go from the Beatles to Eminem, all the way over to Michael Jackson and Korn, One Direction if you like that, no judge, Nirvana, System of a Down. Honestly, I'd judge you more if you would like that one. Yeah, they got quite a bit of vinyls, CDs. There's the Funny Man, Garfield, and Mario, and Lego Guy, and anything else you could think of, because I'm sure he's played it something at least one time in our lifetimes. Yeah, and we have all these movies and stuff, but if you go over to the other side, this is all like, well, right here you have like a lot of family movies and stuff, but then when you get past that, it's all horror movies galore. You got classics like Child's Play and Jaws, and then you even have the remake of this, which this is the only Friday the 13th movie I do not own. I own every single one except that one. So one day you will be mine. I always thought Jason's cooler than Michael though. Controversial, but Michael, he's mid. He's very mid. Check that out. That is amazing. I would love this. How much is it? Take a guess, guys. How much is this masterpiece? I'd be surprised if it was cheap. Whoa, that is actually less than I thought. I thought this was gonna be like, I don't know, like $70, because that's pretty epic. Remember when WWE thought it would be a very funny idea to have a literal 10-year-old child win the tag team champions? Well, you can own him now. Well, at least pieces of him. You just gotta find it. But yeah, Nicholas, he's what?
They have a lot of t-shirts, from bands to cartoons to memes to anime to horror movies, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's all really cool.
Out of any stores in this mall, FYE's Funko Pop selection is probably the most diverse, I would say. Diverse is an understatement, because we go from Marty McFly to Andy, Android 17, Art the Clown, Usopp, Captain Spaulding, more Disney down there. We got Super Shenron, Godzilla, Vivi from One Piece, fucking more Dragon Ball GT, Cosmo. I'm sure you can guess what happened from my shit being cut abruptly like that, but yeah, my phone died, so that's great. We're loving that. And right now, I am currently on my way to dinner. I had to sit into the food court room and charge my phone for about an hour, which was not fun. Spending an hour of your birthday just sitting there waiting for your phone to charge is terrible, but whatever, I guess. Right now we're going to dinner. Unfortunately, I wanted to wait till way later to do dinner, because right now it is currently 2:50, and yeah, having dinner so early in the day makes no fucking sense, but prices are cheaper, so we gotta do what we gotta do. You know, part of me kinda doesn't really like today, just because I have to walk so much. And it's not that I hate walking, I absolutely love walking. It's just, I think I've walked a total of like 4, maybe 5 hours today, and it's just been so lonely, to be honest. You know, when I'm not recording and talking like this, it's quite lonely actually, and it's not really that fun. But when I am recording and I am at places, it is. So it's like, I can't say today's a shitty day or anything, but man, it's if I had a car, it would be a lot better. Plus I wouldn't have had to sit in the mall for an hour, but yes, whatever. I've been walking for 40 minutes, and I'm just across the street from where I'm eating for Din Din. So I finally made it there. That's some good news. I'll show you when I get across the street. You want to know the culprit that's making me eat dinner at 3 o'clock, well 3:30, instead of a normal time, like, I don't know, 6 or 7? Damn! Absolutely delicious. I am so excited. Oh man, shit may be a bit expensive. I may be eating dinner early, but man, I'm excited to fucking chow down on some delicious Golden Corral food. I'll even show you every plate I get. spoiler, I'm very picky and I'm a fat American, so just by that logic, you'll probably guess what I'm grabbing.
Before we go into Golden Corral, I have to warn ahead of time that it's pretty loud in there, and I'm recording with my phone, obviously. So that implies that the audio is not going to be the greatest, and at some points it may be a little hard to hear me. I apologize for that, but recording with the phone and I don't have a microphone other than an earbud, what can you do, you know?
Plate one, I went with American style. Got a buttload of mac and cheese, got some pizza, handful of mini corn dogs, and a piece of fried chicken. So this will be plate number one. I've had a lot of fried chicken in my life, and I gotta say that Golden Corral's is always a guilty pleasure. It's not the greatest chicken, but it just hits that nice like vibe of just satisfaction. It feels American enough, I guess. It just hits my picky vibes. It's really delicious. Oh yeah, I got a drink when I ordered it first came in here, and she just brought me my drink, and I'm about to nut. It is so fucking hot outside. Holy shit. Can't go wrong with nice crispy bark root beer. These mini corn dogs, on the other hand, are absolutely fire. I don't know what it is, but I've always had an obsession with mini corn dogs. They're like my number one like snack food, if you could say it like that. Like if I could have any food for the rest of my life that I could never get sick of, it would be mini corn dogs, and they are actually phenomenal. Even here, they're really, really good. I was gifted my drink not even 5 minutes ago, and it's already gone. The waitress came by and did a double take at it. It's so hot outside. I'm about to chug a second one, like it's water, I guess. In this, literally in this context. No, it's root beer, but you get what I mean. Let's look at plate one, so now it's time for plate two. We got Hush Puppies. I love these. I don't really like Long John Silver's, but these things are Long John Silver's saving grace. Got some nice pulled pork. I don't usually actually get pulled pork from these places. I don't think I've ever had it, so I'm curious to give it a go. And then we have a ginormous fucking butter roll. Like, look at this damn thing. Here, look at that. See how big that damn thing is? Jeez. Well, here we go. Butter roll, absolutely phenomenal. This place and all the other buffets I go to that's not hibachi, their fucking butter rolls are always definitely like the most tastiest thing on the whole entire menu. And that's not saying the other stuff isn't tasty, it's just how good these things are. The pulled pork, on the other hand, it's good. Well, for a normal person, especially someone who likes pulled pork, I feel like they would really like this. But for me, it's it's a little bitter, if I can say it like that. If you you know when you like taste something bitter, it just makes you go, ugh. That's kind of how this is. It gives me that weird feeling in my mouth. So it's like I can do without the pulled pork. But the roll is good, and I have yet to try the Hush Puppies. These Hush Puppies, I remember them being much better than Long John Silver's, and I gotta say that they are still better than Long John Silver's. These are, to the date, here now, the best Hush Puppies I've ever had, and I can proudly say that these are fucking delicious. Plate 3 is looking a bit bare because my stomach is starting to actually kill me. I've been here for about an hour. I ate 2 plates, and I've just been kind of sitting here trying to let my stomach sit, and it's probably as best sit as it could be. So I grabbed me some mini corn dogs because you can't go wrong there. I probably will, it's probably gonna kill me. But I also got me some nice dessert. I got a nice, delicious little cookie and Rice Krispie treat. These guys, I fucking love Rice Krispie treats. Add some chocolate on it. Oh, now you're talking. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. This thing, gosh, I love it. This is absolutely phenomenal. I can't help but just say it. The cookie, on the other hand, whoa, it's warm. Usually these things are like cold or something. cookie is, I want to say, okay. It's okay. It's not the greatest thing, but it's pretty solid. It would hold off it would satisfy a kid, I would say. But the Rice Krispie treat, that is so good. Call it AJ Styles, because that's phenomenal right there. All right, I have drank. I can't even drink anymore. I've downed like 6 drinks because of how hot it was outside, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go on another 2.5-hour walk home. So that's gonna be fun. And this is all I can eat of this, guys. Man, that's plate number 3. And I think I fucked up quite a bit of food today. Like I said, the down part is I gotta walk home now. So I guess, before it gets too late, I might as well start that journey. I decided to say, fuck it, I'm not gonna walk. I looked up how much it was how long it would take to walk home from here, and it is over a 3-hour walk. By the time I'd get home, it would be like way past 7. So I decided, no, I'm not gonna do that. So instead, I'm getting my first ever Uber ride. So that's pretty exciting. I won't record inside or anything, so I feel like that would, not be okay. I feel like that would be an invasive privacy. But yeah, if I die or whatever, if I go missing, just know I took an Uber and that's what did it. So hopefully I can get home, and if I do, I'll update you and make sure that I'm okay. Yo, I thought the whole birthday night was over, but no. And the neighbors over there is a whole ass mariachi band. There's a Mexican wedding, and they're a real ass band playing over there. I wish I knew who it was and everything. I wish I could have a better view. But yeah, I got a whole ass mariachi band to kick it at the night of my birthday. I bet you've never had that before. Haha. So yeah, that about wraps up my birthday for today. I want to say thank you to all 2 of you who joined me along my birthday. It was an absolutely lonely one, but honestly, when I was recording and stuff, it was really fun. And it honestly kind of awoken a little something in me. I might do future vlogs where I go out and do shit. Like I mentioned in the video, I asked if you guys wanted to see me absolutely embarrass myself playing golf, which that's still on the table. If you guys actually want to see something like that, then, I'm absolutely down for that. I just cannot wait to get an actual microphone and a little, camera, so it'll actually be a little bit better. So let me know if you like that style. It's not going to be my permanent thing, it's just every once in a while, but it was actually kind of fun, and it made my birthday way better than it was going to be, because all I was going to do is sit at home and rot, and it's what I do every day. It's my birthday, I shouldn't have to do that as well, So thank you for joining me on my birthday, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay for the party in the cellar if you want. This is the one time I'll let you stay.